Alright everyone, I'm going to show you a few things here that you probably haven't seen before. But I also want to say that I don't have an agenda. I don't work for anyone. My channel isn't monetized. I only go where the research leads and talk about what I think is most interesting and relevant. And so while we're looking at these images, there's 5 things I want you to keep in mind that we've talked about before. The ancient Saturnian polar configuration, this oscillating torus field, the Peratt instability, the sacred pole or column / mountain of God, and the winged disk. Which I believe is also the original inspiration for this kind of thing, these totem poles here. Now, if you ask the average person on the streets about the Venus figurines, they're not going to know what you're talking about. This is not something that's discussed in schools. And it's not by coincidence that they are called Venus figurines. It says here, the original cultural meaning and purpose of these artifacts is not known. Well, I tell you, this one here has the Peratt instability stamped on it. This is Kronos, Saturn, at one point, the winged disk, playing with the hair of a goddess amongst the broken sacred column / mountain of God, and she is holding the Peratt instability. She is holding that Egyptian centipede god on the day of great slaughter. Its original polar configuration with sacred pole / mountain of God. That is what these are. And this is your Peratt instability as well. Now, these American petroglyphs and rock art hold more historical truth than any dynastic Egyptian iconography that you will find. These are all the different aspects of this mountain of God, because this cosmic form is what was seen and documented globally during this ancient planetary cataclysm. And when you know what you're looking for, this Venus figure, this Venus form, dominates the ancient landscape. Those pesky 2 dots. Again, keep in mind, polar configuration, sacred pole, mountain of God, torus field, oscillating. It's all electric, morphing, evolving. All the different aspects. Not aliens. This Venus form and figure is what they were obsessed with. Because this was doomsday. Not angels or demons, but that cosmic form that was seen Saturn was cast out. Parat instabilities. Taurus field, Mountain of God. You can see the similarities in the morphology. This is what dominates the ancient landscape. Not 3 hours of darkness over the whole earth during the crucifixion, which, if true, it should dominate, but it does not. It is nowhere. This is everywhere. I see those pesky 2 dots and the Taurus field. Sacred column / Mountain of God, polar configuration, Taurus field, personified as God. Kronos, Saturn, bound with rings, because they most certainly saw them up close and personal. Have a good night, guys.